So the first step that is essential when we want to kind of flush the um, unnecessary thoughts out of our brains and prepare ourselves for restful sleep is to resolve your day or unwind. They kind of go hand in hand. If you close your eyes for the first time during the day, when you go to bed, all the experiences of the day will just flood your consciousness and it will become really, really crowded in your mind. So to avoid that, we would want to try to do certain things throughout the day to resolve the day. And here you have to figure out what works best for you. But some of the basic ideas include things like during the day, occasionally, throughout the day, closing your eyes and checking in. Taking time to check in with what is happening inside, noticing your inner state, noticing your experiences, and allowing them to just play out, not trying to control them, not trying to navigate them, but just letting them happen so that you could get a better idea of what is happening inside. If there's emotions, strong emotions that you're experiencing, what are they? Like, what is happening? How are those emotions showing up in the body? Are they showing up as, tight stomach or tense neck? Or whatever is happening on the inside, trying to get a better idea by turning your attention inwards. And it is particularly useful to do that if you are trying to understand your reactions to certain events, to kind of comprehend those emotional charges that you do build in response to those life events. Then in the evening, you might want to take a walk or do other activities, journal, for example, or talk to somebody that allow your thoughts to percolate. So again, giving your brain an opportunity to do its thing, to just sort through stuff, to let different things rise to the level of your conscious awareness. Some people find it really useful to leave themselves a voice note, for example, just narrate whatever you're experiencing onto your phone. That can help if that's your thing. Or you can talk to somebody, or you can just take a walk, kind of look at the natural elements and without listening to anything, to the music or to the book or podcast, and simply allowing those thoughts to rise and fall in their own natural rhythm while you're moving, which makes it particularly useful when you combine movement and this kind of thought processing. And of course, on your yoga mat, you can do the purging type practices when you focus on exhalation or letting go mudra, where you kind of purge yourself off of unwanted, unnecessary energy and excess thoughts. You can stay in a corpse pose for a while, and the kind of corpse pose where you let your mind wander. Just whatever it needs to do, allow it to do what it needs to do so that it's less likely to do that when you close your eyes and try to go to bed. And meditation, of course, when you kind of step out of your immediate experience and your day and try to look at your day kind of from the perspective of an observer and see if it helps. So resolving your day is one of the most fundamental things we can do for ourselves to prepare ourselves for restful sleep and try to minimize the amount of thoughts that flood our minds when we go to bed.